Urbex Hill has stood out as one of the most entertaining and convincing paranormal channels that I have stumbled upon in the past few months. His videos usually document him as he travels to various different abandoned locations and explores them, usually to creepy and unsettling results. And one of his newest videos is certainly no exception. In the video, Urbex makes a visit to the haunted Alan Sullivan mansion from the Millionaire's Row era. 3 people have previously died while in the building, and Urbex explores the area completely by himself. The video in its entirety is a little over 35 minutes, so if you have the time, I do recommend you check out the full exploration, as it is quite interesting and creepy to watch. But let's focus on 2 of the creepiest things that happened to Urbex that day. At around the 24-minute mark, Urbex finds himself in some sort of run-down section of the building, with old newspapers laying around and various other items. All is quiet in the area until this happens. Just about 5 minutes later, he makes his way into a different section of the mansion near an old and dusty fireplace. When he's not looking, he suddenly hears a bump coming from behind him, only to notice this. As I mentioned earlier, Urbex's full video is definitely quite fascinating to watch, and anybody that's a massive fan of paranormal and abandoned building explorations will certainly get a kick out of the full upload. Let's just hope that Urbex stays safe and never returns to this horrifying mansion ever again. Michael D. McGee is perhaps one of the most well-known paranormal YouTubers out there, with over 300,000 subscribers thanks to his chilling paranormal haunting related videos. While his entire channel is full of tons of scary content, his most terrifying upload is without a doubt from several years ago. Titled Scariest Ghost Ever, the following footage was filmed on October 17th, 2012. At 1:45 p.m. inside Michael's house. The video begins with him explaining the situation by assuring that he is the only one home at the time of the recording. He says he has been hearing something odd like footsteps coming from down his staircase for the past 10 minutes. Shortly after describing this, we get to hear for ourselves what Michael has been hearing in his own home. Take a listen to this.
Hello? Mike? Charlie?
If this is a fake, then this is by far one of the most impressive ones that I have ever seen. The extremely loud and rapid footsteps running up the stairs is something that you would expect to see in some sort of horror movie, but not in real life. Understandably, Michael sounds quite freaked out after hearing this, but proceeds to open the bathroom door, which is right next to the stairs, and finds nothing of interest inside. Seeing as how this video was published in 2012, and because Michael has uploaded since then, it is safe to assume that he is doing okay now, and hopefully isn't still being haunted by these scary spirits in his home. Let's just hope that if they are gone, they never come back. Veronica S. uploaded this video to her YouTube channel on January 27th, 2019. And despite the fact that it's only over a little over 4.5 minutes long, it's absolutely chock full of plenty of creepy moments that happened within her home on separate days. The first incident, recorded on a surveillance camera, seems to showcase somebody opening the front door, but nobody is opening the door. Take another look, and you'll notice that it seems to be some sort of ghostly apparition within their living room area opening the door. On another occasion, the same ghostly figure can be seen, but this time it sounds as if it is actually trying to say something. Let's have a listen. Vanessa also claims that every night at around 3 AM, her kids wake up screaming and absolutely terrified. But why? Are these kids somehow noticing the creepy paranormal spirit in the house and are terrified by it? Does it usually come into the house at around 3 AM? These are questions that neither we nor Vanessa have the answers to. She also describes that during one incident, they started to hear their kids crying again in the room. But this time the door was completely stuck, and no matter what they did, they couldn't seem to open it.
Sister, what happened to you if something bad happened?
I'm scared to walk in the dark and I'm terrified.
Move that back towards that screen.
I'm following him. Why?
It didn't follow him at all.
I'm not even moving it.
It finally moved.
This door's stuck.
Get the out of here.
In the description of the upload, Vanessa states that since the events of this video, her and her family have moved to a new house, and says that they no longer have any issues with the paranormal. Let's just hope that it stays that way, and no other spirits come back looking to haunt her and her family yet again. Lainey and Ben are two paranormal YouTubers that love to upload videos relating to paranormal incidents, creepy video reactions, and much more to entertain all horror fanatics. But one of their videos, uploaded on January 1st, 2021, is a massive compilation video showcasing all of the scariest and most disturbing paranormal incidents that they were able to capture in the year of 2020. Seeing as how there are dozens of them in the video, I won't be going into full detail about every one of these, but I'll still be showing you the best moments. For the first couple of minutes of the video, Lainey and Ben showcase an incident in which one of the small doors in their house seemingly opened all by itself.
Just scrolling briefly. Now, every now and then, and you can see where it hits. Oh my god, it's just happened again. This thing, look, I'll just show you. There's nothing pulling that open. Every now and then I'll come upstairs and this is what's happening. Or every now and then I'll come upstairs and this thing's open.
Then, later, while in the kitchen, the two notice some strange activity going on inside their kitchen, as well as something odd going on with one of their doors again.
And we just heard loads of noise. Oh look, there's a fork on the floor.
Oh no, look at the state of the place.
And this is what we come down to.
Look, the cupboard's in an absolute shit state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god!
Off!
Ben, I'm getting out of here.
That door just opened on its own.
I saw it as well.
What are you going to do about it? Because I'm not dealing with it.
Why do I always have to be the one? Like, it's like I'm the sacrificial lamb.
Literally? Well, I don't want to have to be the one to deal with it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Did you get that?
Yeah? Wait, hang on.
You're gonna have to show in the cupboard now. Because people think that we're like bullshitting.
Right, look. Nobody in here. Nobody underneath anything here. Look, looking around here. Nobody. Nobody.
Yeah,
nobody.
Some time later, they experience some strange activity yet again, this time happening with a water bottle, a ball, and other objects within their home. Take a look at some of the creepy things that continue to terrify Lainey and Ben.
Yeah, like,
Now you've
but I got a load of grief in the comments because I sent you to go and deal with this cupboard door, and now that door's triggered. So, and I'm not down for that. What in the?
That's a dishwasher under the, well, you know, unit, washing machine. Where could somebody be hiding? Oh.
That was me.
Oh god, you can't even see up there. Someone will still come.
He's not interested. Give him a ribbon that we found bloody lying about. He loves it.
Was that a ball?
I think it was. Lying about. He loves it.
Was that a ball?
I think it was.
This book's just come off this shelf, and I blame. I blame you.
Why? No, hang on. Before
I blame you.
Why?
Oh, it's broken.
Why?
I blame you because you were asking for something.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
In one clip, Ben describes that he just noticed Lainey's glasses move all on their own on the counter, when suddenly something else manages to move all by itself on the counter.
I'm proper freaking out a little bit here, right? Lainey's at work, I'm home alone, and Lainey's glasses on the counter there have just moved across the counter, and I'm... What? No.
Later on, they notice that once again, one of the doors in their house is opening, seemingly all by itself, which seems to happen quite a lot to Lainey and Ben, and it seems as though they haven't gotten answers for any of these events.
I'm gonna turn this down a bit.
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, we should have seen that. Wait, is it recording? It is!
Yeah? What did you see?
The door opened on its own! Behind you!
You're lying to me.
I'm not!
You're lying to me?
I'm not!
This one?
Yeah, it's just pushed open.
You're lying to me.
I'm not!
Right, we're gonna have to watch that back.
Do you know what you're back now?
Yeah.
Lainey and Ben also have a TikTok account which is quite popular, much like their YouTube channel. During one video, Ben sits down to answer a fan question when something incredibly creepy happens right behind him.
So this is a question that we get asked quite often, and it kind of comes in waves, if you will. So there'll be times where it's really, really quiet, and then there'll be times where it's like really, really intense. So there'll be lots of things happening. You'll have doors opening and closing, drawers opening and closing, like cutlery kind of coming.
Then, in another video, Lainey and Ben are talking to a psychic medium named Deborah Davies, when suddenly something happens on Lainey and Ben's camera that causes Deborah to alert them to the situation. When the two turn around, they are both fascinated and creeped right out.
Ah! Look at the door! Look at the door! Door opened. They think the ball disappeared when it was pitch black. Oh, wow, look at the door, look at the door.
Lainey and Ben are definitely content creators that upload some of the most convincing and interesting paranormal videos on the internet. And that was 5 scary videos you should not watch alone.